I will tell you a story. Once upon a time, there lived a fox named Chad. He lived alone behind an old tree. Every day, he looks for food and only eats a little and then keeps the rest in his treehouse. One day, when Chad was not at home, there was a beautiful dove that fly and perch on the treehouse. The bird smelled food from inside the tree. It just so happened that she was hungry. But she wondered why no one had eaten the food, even though it smelled fresh. I think someone's here. I better not to steal it, said the bird. And then Chad came and was surprised to see a bird coming to his house. Hey, what are you doing here? Asked Chad. The bird shocked and scared. She intends to fly away from Chad. Calm down, I won't eat you. I know it's weird, but I don't like eating animal. I only eat seeds and fruit. The bird looked calm and approached the fox slowly. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb, said the bird. Chad tried to be nice to the bird, but he didn't know how to make friends because all this time he had lived alone and no one considered him as a friend. I am Chad anyway. What's yours? Asked Chad. Nice to meet you, Chad. I'm Lily, she answered with a sweet smile. Chad took the food he had stored and put it on the branch so Lily could pick it up. Lily didn't expecting that he actually gave the fruits, and they eat together. Lily thanked Chad and offered to repay his kindness. Come on, make a wish for me to do, so I can repay your kindness, said Lily. Chad was silent and thought why he had to have a request to a bird. I just want us to be friends, said Chad. And Lily laughed. What kind of request is that? But fine, I'll be your best friend. The next day, Chad sat on a tree branch waiting for Lily to come. He was happy because he finally had a friend. A few months later, Lily came, but this time she didn't come alone. There was a chick flying behind her, and Chad greeted them. Hi, who's with you there? Oh, this is my little friend. He is Bobby. Can I take him to your house? Of course. Wait here, I have something for you, said Chad happily. The two birds sat on a tree branch while enjoying the wind blowing the fresh leaves. Chad came with grapes and berries. He deliberately kept it for Lily. You are so kind, Mr. Fox. It's nice to be your friend. Chad felt both happy and embarrassed to be praised by Lily. The two birds devoured the fruit. Lily felt relieved and full. Lily thought she didn't have to fly tired to look for some grain, because luckily there was the fox. Because the sky was getting dark, Lily and her little friend said goodbye and intended to come again tomorrow morning. Chad was excited to hear that, but he had run out of food. So tonight he had to go looking for food for tomorrow morning so he and Lily could eat together. The next morning, Chad was still fall asleep. He was exhausted looking for fruit last night. When he opened his eyes slowly, Lily was seen standing sweetly in front of him. Chad immediately opened his eyes wide as he tried to stand up. "Did I wake you up? Or maybe do you need more sleep?" said Lily. Chad was embarrassed that Lily had been waiting for him. "Do you know, I got lots of berries last night and I kept them inside. I took everything from the orchard till there was nothing left. Wait, I'll get some for us," said Chad. Lily was really satisfied to hear the news. An idea popped into Lily's head. "Hey Chad, would you give me a hand?" asked Lily. Without thinking, Chad immediately agreed with Lily's words. "Sure, tell me." "You know, my nest is destroyed because of the strong winds. I need a little help from you to fix it with some tree branches," she answered with a pitiful face. Chad agreed. They fly quite far. After Chad and Lily left, there were several birds approaching Chad's house. They eat and take all of Chad's food till there was nothing left. And after that, the birds left Chad's house with chaos. The sun began to set. Chad and Lily returned to Chad's house. And surprisingly, Chad was really shocked to see the mess of his house. Chad was silent with a blank stare, trying to hold back tears. "Gosh, what has happened here?" Lily shouted. Chad entered his treehouse and he was upset when he saw that there was no food at all. "How did this happen to me? Nobody knows the whereabouts of this food," Chad sobbed. Lily came closer and tried to calm down Chad. Because autumn is coming and the orchard's no longer harvesting, Chad didn't know how he was going to survive. "I feel so sorry for you, Chad. But don't worry, I'll come for you to share my food tomorrow. How about it?" Lily tried to persuade Chad. Chad immediately agreed with Lily's words. "Thank you, Lily, for caring about me." Chad smiles happily. The next day, as usual, Chad waiting for Lily to come. He waited until the afternoon, but Lily didn't come as she had promised. And Chad started starving. He kept waiting for Lily. Forgetting the long time, Chad cleared the tree, which was full of leaves and fruit marks. But he found some bird feathers where he kept the food. The feather is a dove. It is exactly like Lily's. Chad tried to think, and it all makes sense now. Chad was sure that Lily was distracting him by asking for his help, that she sent a flock of doves to take all the food. Because she's the only one who knows the place where Chad keeps all the food. Since that day, Lily no longer came because she had enough of stealing Chad's food. This was the reason Chad might be better off living alone.